Today on Tcap Recipes, Jordie and I are going to make a cake to celebrate my road to 450. Oh, this isn't going to end good. True.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the old way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to pour. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you 'cause I'm there for you.
But we're not just making any cake, no. To celebrate my road to 450, we're making a cake that looks like Pepsi out of Pepsi. Richard, are you ready for me?
My name's not Richard.
Real talk. To make a Pepsi cake, you need a Pepsi ganache. Begin with 1 cup of Pepsi followed by 1 cup of dark chocolate. Melt this over medium-low heat, making sure not to burn the chocolate. Now pour this into a bowl and set aside.
Put that in the refrigerator.
How many people?
Next, take your empty Pepsi bottle, carefully rip the label off and set that aside as well. And then we're going to cut the bottle in half. Also, make sure to wipe out all the moisture out of the bottle. I forgot to ask Jordie, how's the Mustang running?
Shit, I might be getting rid of my Mustang here soon. If I can't get the seat fixed, it fucking kills my back.
Oh, I thought you already fixed that. Anywho, next we're going to melt 2 cups of milk chocolate. Slow and low is the name of the game here. Just like Richard's V4 Mustang.
Anything more comical than you is your sex life. Real talk.
Another blow to liquid lawn. But now that the chocolate is all melted and shiny, it's time to make our Pepsi shell. Real talk, I did make a couple of mistakes on this step. What you want to do when making the shell is coat the inside of the bottle with a little bit of the melted chocolate, put it in the fridge, take it back out, and do it some more, and do that a few times. I didn't do that, pimp. Next, you gotta take the plastic off of the chocolate shell. Take your time with this step, especially where I didn't coat the bottle right. The part I'm cutting right now is very weak. And also, don't cut towards yourself. That was a stupid move.
I'd like to know why I was stupid to do that.
And now that the Pepsi shell is somewhat complete, it's time to make the Pepsi mousse.
What?
First, you'll need half a cup of generic white powdered sugar. That's thing 1.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a common thing now.
Thing 2, you'll add 2 cups of white stuff, also known as heavy whipping cream. Now give this a good mix until it's light and fluffy.
Damn.
You ain't seen nothing yet, pimp, because now it's time to add the Pepsi ganache from earlier. Give this another mix and get your piping bag ready. If you don't happen to have a piping bag, you can always use a plastic bag and just cut a hole in the bottom. For my viewers at home that may not know who you are and what you do, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, Jordie?
I'm a 30-year-old overweight male. I have no dreams or ambitions, all those have died.
Next, put a little bit of the Pepsi mousse inside the Pepsi shell, followed by a little piece of vanilla cake, and just keep doing that until the shell is full. Unfortunately, some of the Pepsi shell broke earlier.
Fuck!
Lucky for me though, the Pepsi label that we saved from earlier is going to hide some of the imperfections. Not all of them, however. In real talk, if you're going to make a cake like this, take your time.
Sheriff's office, down! Get down! On the ground! Ah! Put your hands on your back!
No, don't arrest Richard. Being a carry diamond isn't against the law. Put him back.
My name's not fucking Richard, dude.
Alright, who wants some cake?
It's a question.
Yo, Walter Fate.
I am on my knees, and I am begging you.
I just came to get something to eat. John.
And now, it's time to have some Pepsi Cake of Redemption. But I have one more question for you, Jordie. Are you ever gonna send me my vacuum parts?
I don't sell vacuum parts, dude.
This has been Liquid Lord and Chef Tango with Tcap Recipes. If you like what you saw, please consider subscribing and ringing the bell for notifications. and we will be making a banquet meal later to celebrate this milestone as promised.
Thanks everybody for coming out. I'm Audi 5000. Peace, people.
Bye, sweethearts.